Welcome 9v9 U12 NC Youth Academy coaches. After a week off due to the weather in our area, we're transitioning back to some hopefully much needed and desired time with our players, parents, and coaches. So for our fifth session in this video series, during the fall 2018, we are going to look at how we can deny and prevent the other team from creating chances in our own half. So functionally, when you look at the setup, the context of this the actions of the game are going to take place just above the halfway line, and they're going to just enter that final third in and around the 18 or the penalty box. So the player actions that we're going to try and target, those tangible ones, are going to be pressure, cover, and balance, staying involved, and then marking an area or marking a player, marking a space. The intangible key qualities we're going to ask of our players while we're training are going to be to read and understand the game. We want them to demonstrate focus and then execute with physical optimal abilities. The key questions and guided questions, as well as keywords we're looking at, are how do they pressure the ball, supporting the ball, covering and balance your teammate, and then when can you move if you are not or you can't pressure the ball, where can you move as well. And so when we look at our core activity, as well as through our less challenging and our more challenging activity, again, we're focusing on the area just above the midline for the opposition. So the visual cue is when they enter the space or as they enter the field, so that we can begin to trigger a behavior, and hopefully that is to stop the opponent while they attack, which is our overall overarching objective. So in this game, we have a 6-goal game. Our target team blues are defending 3 goals, as well as we're scoring on 3 goals. And then when we look at our less challenging activity, the 3 goals, help us assess the challenge level, whether it's too easy or it's too difficult. So then as we move to our less challenging activity, we've reduced time and space and goals. So, we've got less goals for them to score. We've got a central goal, and we've reduced the number of players, which then increases the time and space in the less challenging activity. For recovery, we're still scoring on 3 goals here for our target team. And then as we transition in to our more challenging activity, if that's necessary, our attacking team has got a central goal. And what that'll do, that'll determine how they pressure, when they pressure, and where they pressure, because the reward on the other end is not going to be as effective because there's only 1 goal. So maybe that changes how and when and where we support, because if we win the ball back here, we can score, whereas in our core activity, the rewards are on the outside, and everything needs to be linked to scoring, because that's how we measure the game, and that's the objective of the game, to stop them from scoring and then for us to score more than the opponent. And so some of the keywords we're looking at are: how do we pressure the ball, how do we cover our teammates, stay involved, what direction do we want to force the play, where can we help our team, and how can we block the opposition, and if I'm not near the ball, what's my role, or what can I do? And then that's all going to be formally assessed in our match here. So full field laws of the game. We want to give them a system and positions based on the number of players we have. And that'll help us, again, reinforce those keywords and those guided questions. And then as we're going through each level or each stage of the session, we want to look at our 5 elements of a training session. How was it organized? How was the activity? How did the activities flow? Were they game-like? Meaning you can play numbers down, but neutrals or bonus players, things like that, are not game-like. They're not realistic to the game, and they're not as effective as replicating the game. Therefore, we should remove them from our activities so that we can positively impact player development at the grassroots level, so that it is replicating the game. The challenge level, if it's too easy or too hard, we're not going to learn. They're not going to learn, and we're not going to grow as a coach. So how do we reevaluate? Do we change time, space, players, matchups, the number of goals, the ways in which they score, so that we can better support their success, that healthy balance of success or lack thereof? And then what's the way in which we coach? Is it through guided discovery? Is it through command? Do we have to demonstrate? Do we have to coach one-on-one on the side? What is the coaching learning cycle that we're going to apply to the players? And we're always going to reflect as a coach. How did I do? What did I think of the session? What could I do better? And then what did I like overall? Hopefully that helps. See y'all on the field. Thanks. Bye.